Alright, greetings everyone, this is Rona Mac. We're going to get back into a little Minecraft as a follow-up to the 1.1 update. I'm using a new texture pack, at least new to me. It's the Sphax texture pack. It's kind of cartoonish, but I think it really fits the Minecraft style. And so far I like it a lot. So I've got my main base, that's where I am right now. Just sort of a little hovel that I encountered. I like the waterfall coming out of the side of this big mountain. I dug a hole in there to spend the night, and I've kind of stayed there ever since. You can see I've got some sugar cane growing here. Originally this was my wheat farm, but the wheat farm has been moved since then because you need a lot of wheat nowadays, and I figured this would be a good spot for the sugarcane to grow so I can make paper. You can see I've got a couple pumpkins here. I found some pumpkin seeds in an abandoned mine shaft. I have yet to find any watermelon, which I need to make potions, but I haven't done that yet. But I'll give you kind of a lay of the land here. That's my sandstone tower, just because big towers are cool. Every 5th level I'm going to do a little observation deck like that and keep going up as far as I can until I reach the peak. You can see I've got a couple pens out here. You can breed animals now because they don't spawn repetitively, so you have to breed them. I'm breeding cows and chickens simply because pigs just give you pork, whereas cows give you leather and steak, and chickens give you feathers and chicken. So no need to breed pigs, at least as far as I'm concerned. Back here I've got 2 wolves that I've wrangled and tamed. They kind of sit here because wolves following around gets annoying, although they are helpful because they attack whatever attacks you. So wilderness exploring, they're good. If I'm mining or doing something else, I want them right here. I'm gonna head up in the tower and give you kind of the bird's eye view. Oh, here's the observation deck. You can see I've got sheep out there. Sheep, at 1.0 they didn't respawn their wool, so once you shaved them they were done. But now they eat grass and regrow their wool, so you don't have to breed new sheep to get wool, which is nice. I don't pen them up because I had so many that wander around nearby my base that I just shave them when they need wool. You can see I've got a little pathway out to my sand mine, and there's a mine below that, or there was a cave shaft that I've been mining out a little bit. If you look out to the right there, that 2 little pillars with the torches on them lead down to a huge crevasse, underground crevasse, and it leads to an abandoned mine as well. If you see down there, that's my new wheat farm. It was sort of a natural little indentation that I enhanced a bit and planted my wheat. And now I'll head back down there and show you some of the other features of the new fully released Minecraft 1.1. Again, that's the new wheat field. It's time for a harvest, but I'm not going to bother with that right now. The pig's very excited about it. I like this Sphax mod because it's kind of cartoonish looking. I think it fits the Minecraft style. And it's a little higher definition than the 16-bit default. I'm gonna walk down this path and show you one of the NPC villages that are included in the game. I'm gonna cut it out here and then we'll restart when I get to the village. Alright, we're back here. This is a default Minecraft NPC village, which is pretty close to my main base. I'm gonna run up here so you can see. The main base is basically right in that direction. I can't see my tower from here, which is just disappointing because it should be epic, but right over there. The NPC villages are rather boring. There's nothing really you can do here, and the NPCs in this mod all look like Jawas for some reason. There's one, and he'll just stare at me and do nothing. Well, he's gonna come outside, but whatever. I've done a little modification here. Hopefully in the future they'll be a little more interactive and interesting. So I built a wall around this village, and I dug up a lot of sand and planted dirt with grass. They already had the wheat farms, such as they are, and the houses and everything were built. It's getting dark, so I'm going to head home real quick, and we'll cut back when I get back to the base. Alright, we're back at the base. I'm going to show you the animal breeding feature of the new mod. I just need a little bit of wheat, because apparently wheat makes animals horny. I don't know why the chickens always burst to run out the gate, but they do. But any animals, livestock that you have, if you hold wheat in your hand, they'll follow you. You see, they're all very interested. And if you feed them the wheat, to two of them, they'll mate, and then they form a little baby like that. It's not really necessary so much for chickens, because if you throw eggs against the wall, sometimes you'll get, just like that, you'll get a baby chicken spawn. So usually I just collect eggs and throw them against the wall. The cows will breed. So, see, I just got two babies there. Usually it's open season on chickens that escape the pen. You can see the green bar on the bottom there, that's an experience bar that you can use once you get high enough level to enchant items. You can see right now I've got a diamond sword that's enchanted, so it lights people on fire and knocks them back, and then I've got a bow that does additional damage because it's enchanted as well. To enchant stuff, you have to have a table like this and then bookshelves surrounding it. You don't need to be 3 high. I'm just doing it for aesthetic purposes right now. But if you surround it with bookshelves that, you know, stack too high, you can get maximum level. And to enchant stuff, you just click on the table and drag stuff over. If you have enough XP, you can do whichever level of enchantment that shows up there. So enchanting's pretty cool, especially with the 1.1 they added the bows, which weren't in the initial 1.0 full release. Up here I've got a brewing station where you can make potions if you know the ingredients to mix. I've got some basic potion ingredients here, and you can see I've got strength, swiftness, regeneration, fire resistance, which really comes in handy in the nether. I've had some bad luck in the nether. I fell in lava twice and lost some nice diamond equipment that I had. It's a pretty basic main base. That's my original mine shaft there. It's kind of a strip mining operation that went down. I get bored with strip mining very quickly. That's my food larder. You get apples a lot more frequently now when you cut down trees, so that's kind of nice. This little room was originally going to be an indoor mushroom farm, but since I discovered something, or at least I put in a mod, which is probably, in my opinion, the best mod out there right now. It's the Millenaire mod. We'll explore that here shortly, but it adds villages that are a little more interesting and interactive than the boring NPC village that I was just at a little while ago. And I've got a train station here that runs to the nearby Hindi village and back. It's just a one-way rail line. It's not too far, so we're gonna hop in and take a little trip. At nighttime it's a little more dangerous because I haven't finished the track and blocked it off, but I'm not seeing any dangerous mobs at the moment. Oh, there's some. One thing I really like about the Sphax texture mod is that the mobs have different looks. There's like 3 different looks for each one, so there's 3 different kinds of zombies. Three different kinds of spiders all attacking me at one time. I can use the XP, so it's all good. I've been trying to save up for a level 50 enchant on my next diamond sword. But like I said, I died a couple times in the nether, and you lose a lot of XP then, even if you go back and collect it. This here is the Hindi village with the Millenaire mod. And one disappointing thing for me is that Sphax doesn't support the Millenaire yet, so these textures are actually a different texture pack. They don't really match. It looks better than using default textures for the mod, but not much. You can see this fortress here is sort of the leader's headquarters. That's the only thing they've upgraded so far. But they've got a lumberjack that works in that little tiny queue, but his trees grow faster than default for whatever reason, because he's really good at it. That's his house. If you go inside, you'll see whenever night falls, all the villagers run and hide. So we've got Rajiv Biswar. He's the lumberjack, and then he's got a couple kids here. Originally there was 10 villagers, 5 men and their wives. The guys go out and do the work, so he'll cut lumber and throw it in his chest, and then his wife collects it and brings it to the chief for their projects. They've also got a miner that gets cobblestone. Oh, really? So, sorry, had a little intense combat there. It's the risk you take when you travel at night. But you'll see now that daylight's coming, the villagers are going to leave their houses and come out and do some work. All this stuff here is mine, just because with their building projects, they need certain resources. And with the Hindi, it seems like it's mostly these mud bricks, which is part of the mod, so it's a new, different looking texture. You can see the sign there. Um, that's the village name, the Achkari, and their population right now is 18. That's the 10 original that I had, plus their 8 children. If you want to go in and trade with these people, which is the interesting or the fun part of it, I think, you have to talk to the town leader's wife. It'll bring up a little menu like this. This is what they're selling. Brick molds you can use to make their mud bricks and then eventually cook bricks. And the statues apparently only come when they have an artisan in town, which means they'll have to get it quite a bit larger than they are right now. So if I just click on this, I can sell her the 2 mud bricks I'm carrying, and then they give me dinar, which is basically like a copper, silver, and gold pieces. I don't have any gold pieces yet. I'll leave that menu. Now they're having a wife convention in here. But they'll show you, you can look at a map of the village. Kind of gives you a layout of, the fort is here. Large house, grove, the tree grove, lumberjack's house, the quarry, another peasant house, and then they've got a brick kiln. It'll tell you what they want to build, larger quarry. They're not building it yet because they need so many mud bricks, which they don't have, and then wood, which they do. So you can look at that and know I can sell them mud bricks and make money. This fortress here has been upgraded twice. This dude here is the boss, the head Hindi. Get these arrows and bones here. If you click on him, it'll tell you you start out stranger, and then when you trade with him more, you get regular. I haven't got past that point yet, but eventually, I think if you get a high enough status, you can ask him to build you a house in the village, and then they'll do so. But I haven't got there yet. This is their little manufactory for their mud bricks. So this guy, he does like one at a time and brings it home, so it takes forever. Which is why I'm making my own mud bricks out here and trying to sell them to the villagers to increase their pace. Plus I make money, so. With these, basically, you have to have dirt and sand in your inventory and the brick mold, and you can lay these wet bricks out to dry in the sun, and once they dry, you can mine them up and get mud bricks and bring them in here and sell them to the kind lady inside. And now we're pretty close. Yep, so now they've got their 85 and 85. The builder's going to start construction on the new quarry. And if we get outside, we might be able to see him work. Oh, see, that's the builder there. He's going to come in and get supplies. You get language upgrades too, so you can see sometimes they talk to you and it'll say it in Hindi, and then it gives you the translation below. Originally you can't see anything, but as you spend more time in a village, they translate it for you so you know what these people are saying. You see the kids come up and play. Apparently they grow up to, like, right there it says, that's the Hindi, and then it says the English translation in the morning. He's been working since morning, even though he's a boy. Child labor is awesome. But the builder will will hop out now, and he'll start modifying the quarry, make it more efficient, and then they'll start harvesting more stone and sandstone. You can see it's irritating for me. I wish Sphax would support this mod so they would do textures for the Millenaire stuff. It's kind of cartoony with the chests and the ladder, but the default mud bricks look way different. But I haven't found any texture packs that support this mod, which is disappointing. Yeah, it looks like the builder is actually carving out a quarry in an entirely different location from the old one, so you can see you can't actually watch him dig. He just looks at shit and it disappears and reconfigures, but we'll see how nice this is once he gets done walking back and forth, and see if eventually you'll see changes appear. So anyhow, as watch him walk back and forth in the sand, which apparently is building. It's a hard day of work for a builder in the Hindi village. I had a huge fight and horrible breakup with Pinnacle Studios video editing software. That program was just an incredible resource hog, and it got so frustrating that I couldn't even use it anymore. Like I said, I broke up and uninstalled it from my computer. So I'm going to be trying to make videos with Windows Movie Maker and see if that works out a little better for me. The Pinnacle Studios is like an incredible resource hog because I'm working on a Pentium i7 3.0 quad-core processor with 12 gigabytes of RAM and GTX 560 Ti graphics card, and it would still crash all the time, and every little change I made to a video would take forever. There we go, he's finally digging some shit out. So apparently he had to think about it for a while and then decided to start digging. But this will be the spot of the new quarry. I'm going to go back and check and see what they're going to be working on next and what supplies they need. Probably an asinine amount of mud bricks again. But this Millenaire mod I think is awesome because this is what when I first heard about the NPC villages I thought it would be like, but NPC villages still don't do anything. They're going to usually they post it, but so when he finishes the quarry it'll come up with a new construction project and they'll say what they need to build it. Now, as soon as night falls, they're all going to diddy-mow back to their houses to hide from the evil mobs. I'm going to climb up on the tower here. One interesting thing is, apparently the villagers have some sort of magic ward to protect their village, because Endermen and creepers can't come within a certain radius or else they keel over and die. But the squid can swim in shallow water as it pleases. So I'll wait and see if some creepers or endermen show up, and if they do, I'll record that as well. Not seeing anything other than skeletons and spiders so far, and one zombie there looking for a victim. I don't know why they run in their house and they leave their doors open, but apparently the mobs don't go in there and bother them, so don't have to worry about massive deaths in the village. I like the Millenaire mod with the limited amount I've played on it so far, just because it adds sort of a new interesting aspect to the Minecraft. Going to be more resource gathering just to get them the resources they need to build their upgrades, but eventually, apparently, there's quests that you can go on and stuff for the villagers once you're like a favored, honorary citizen or something. So we'll see what that's like once I get to that point. Like I said, the Sphax texture pack is probably my favorite of any I've downloaded and played with so far. But unfortunately, they don't support this mod, at least yet, which is unfortunate because it's the most fun mod that, or at least the only mod I've seen that I was like, yeah, I have to download that and check it out right away. One thing I like about the enchanting system is it compels you to go fight mobs a little more. So I'm going to go out and kill some mobs here. I think I'm going to call it quits on the video for right now because got other things I need to do. Gotta say it's tough to create and edit videos when you work full time. My limited gaming time, I don't necessarily want to sit and record, but I would also like to get back into regular videos and kind of share what I'm doing with my limited game time. And, just get in the habit of making videos and posting them back on YouTube to share with all 6 or 7 of you that actually watch them. But for now, that's just kind of a basic intro to my new 1.1 Minecraft world and the Millenaire mod, which I think is awesome, and the Sphax texture pack, which I would recommend if you like. They run anywhere from 32 up to 256 resolution, so there's a lot of variety in that one. I will say that apparently the Millenaire mod takes a lot of processing power, but with my Intel i7 I haven't seen any lag or anything with it so far. But altogether, I'm going to end this little Minecraft episode, and I'll show you what the quarry looks like when he gets done with it over there. And other than that, have a good day, and we'll check you later.